2 years ago, almost nobody knew his name. Today, he's a 1.94-meter wrecking ball wearing the Springbok jersey, a kid who went from Sharks Academy prospect to international rugby in record time. This is the unbelievable rise of Ethan Hooker. Welcome back to Skylight Waves, the home of athlete stories that inspire, challenge, and reveal the truth behind greatness. Today, we dive into the meteoric rise of Ethan Hooker, a young centre whose power, pace, and resilience turned him from a Sharks prospect into one of South Africa's brightest new rugby stars. But before we begin, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and turn on notifications so you never miss the stories shaping today's sporting legends. Now, let's get into it. Ethan Hooker, born in January 2003, is a versatile and dynamic back, primarily a centre, but equally effective on the wing, representing the Sharks in the United Rugby Championship and, since 2025, the South African national team. He's admired for his rare combination of size, smooth footwork, and a direct, hard-carrying style that makes him a threat both in midfield collisions and out wide. Early life. Hooker grew up in Durban, where his rugby journey began in the Sharks youth system and at Westville Boys High School, a well-known breeding ground for professional players. Even in his teenage years, coaches quickly noticed something different about him. An almost 2-meter-tall athlete who moved with the agility of a much smaller back. That unique blend of size and mobility made him a natural fit for multiple positions, laying the foundation for the versatile weapon he would soon become. Club breakthrough. His professional rise accelerated in 2023. Hooker made his senior Sharks debut in the United Rugby Championship on January 7, 2023, coming on during the clash with Connacht, the first taste of top-level club rugby for the young centre. Across his first seasons he impressed not only with raw power but also with positional intelligence. The Sharks coaching staff gave him minutes in the URC and Challenge Cup, trusting him to handle both midfield defence and finishing chances out wide. The junior box moment. June 24, 2023, the junior Springboks were battling Georgia in the Under-20 World Championship. In the 72nd minute, after sustained pressure and a Georgian error, inside centre Ethan Hooker seized the chance and crashed over to score, a debut Under-20 try that underlined his knack for being in the right place at the right time and finishing power plays. That try wasn't just points on the board, it signaled that Hooker belonged on the bigger stages. World Rugby and the junior box coverage highlighted the try and the composure he showed in a pressure moment. Playing style and comparisons. Hooker's game is built on 3 pillars: size and power, finishing ability, and positional versatility. At roughly 1.94 m and near 98 to 100 kilograms, he has the frame to stand in midfield collisions while retaining surprising pace to threaten on the wing. Analysts and pundits quickly began to call him a modern utility back, a player who can be deployed where the team needs punch or space. Coaches have praised his defensive reads and work rate, teammates point to his humility and team-first approach. That combination, physical tools plus attitude, is why national selectors started to pay attention. Springbok call-up and debut. In June 2025, South Africa's wide 54-man squad included 9 uncapped players, and Ethan Hooker was among the backs selected as part of a clear plan to blood young talent early in the international season. He made his Springbok debut on July 12, 2025, coming off the bench in a dominant 45-0 victory over Italy at Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium in Kebra. The match report and Springboks official pages confirm Hooker's appearance and the team's emphatic win. From bench to starting 11. After his debut he earned further minutes against the All Blacks at Eden Park and was handed his first test start shortly after in the return match at Sky Stadium in Wellington, an early sign that the coaching group trusted him not only as an impact substitute but also as a starting option in high-pressure tests. 2025 season and honours. 2025 brought rapid rewards. Hooker was part of a Springbok side that secured the Rugby Championship that year, a major honor to capture relatively early in his international career. By late 2025 he was being discussed in media and fan circles as a potential long-term midfield option for the Boks, the classic jump from promising prospect to reliable international contender. Key matches and defining moments. Let's quickly call out 3 defining moments so far. URC debut vs Connacht, January 7, 2023, the first taste of pro rugby. Junior Boks U20 try vs Georgia, June 24, 2023, the match-sealing moment that announced him to the wider world. Springbok debut vs Italy, July 12, 2025, the arrival on the biggest stage. Off-field and personality. Interviews and team coverage paint a picture of a grounded, team-first player. Coaches praise his work ethic, teammates point to his low-key confidence. For a player of his physical profile, the most striking thing noted by journalists is how coachable Hooker has been, a trait that often separates good pros from great ones. Ethan Hooker's journey is only beginning, but the chapters he's written already promise something special. From Sharks blue to Springbok green, he's proving that talent grows when discipline and opportunity collide. If you enjoyed this story, hit like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, where do you see Ethan Hooker in 5 years? Until next time, this is Skylight Waves.